Hello, welcome to Monday. Oh my goodness, it is like 4:35 and this is the first time I've had any chance to do anything. So I got to school plenty early today and I no longer have morning duty, but I needed to get a lot of things ready for a power hour today because we have 6 groups of kids. Now, each group only has like 12 kids in it, but still that's like 3 classes worth. So that was a lot of materials to get ready. And there are 2 of us main teachers that are in these groups, and then we have 4, like we have paras, and we have a PE teacher and a library teacher that are helping with that too. And so they're not responsible for planning, right? And we also have a reading teacher. So my TME teacher and I were talking about what we wanted to do and how we wanted to start it, because we're doing measurement. And we wanted to start out solid with them understanding what a ruler is and what it does and what the things are on it. And also make sure they know to measure from the 0 or from the edge, depending on where the 0 would be. Because on our pre-test, we had some kids that kind of just plunked the ruler in the old place. They just kind of measured wherever they landed. And so we want to make sure that they measure from the end to the end like they should. So we were comparing things this morning and making all of those copies for them to measure stuff. It took a little bit, but it worked out fine. And the kids did great. They really did. They totally got it. Because we did do this in first grade. Now, measuring with the standard measurement, like inches and centimeters, is not a common core standard for first grade, but we did it in first grade in Power Hour to extend the learning. We did a lot of non-standard measurement with paper clips and cubes, and I think they even did pennies, which I don't get pennies. Do you get pennies? I mean, why would you measure with something round? But I don't know. That was the thing they did. So I can sort of kind of see maybe paper clips because they're more of a rectangle shape. They did learn the concept of measuring end to end and having no gaps. So that was an important skill. So we just built on that. So anyway, in second grade, they pretty much know what to do. They just need to be reminded where you start. So another thing that we are going to be teaching is what tool you would use to measure what thing, because there are different shapes of things that you measure. And sometimes you need a ruler that will bend, such as a tape measure. And sometimes you need a ruler that's longer than a foot. So you use a yardstick. So that'll be part of it too, because that's one of our standards. So measuring to the nearest ½ inch and using the appropriate measurement tool, those are our standards. So that's what we'll be working on. So this week is the week before spring break, and we also have conferences on Thursday. It was a really good day. I was super tired because, I don't know if I mentioned, my husband's CPAP machine quit working. So he's snoring a lot more than he was before. So it's making it really hard for me to sleep. And I didn't sleep very well last week anyway. So I'm kind of really going through a sleep deficit right now. But, you know, you just ply yourself with coffee and you just keep going because you have to. What's the alternative, right? You still have to do stuff. This is one of those days that I can honestly say that everything that I planned, I did. I know. Those are amazing days. Like everything I wanted to accomplish today happened. It was so cool. Now, I was hopping to get it done, but it was good. It was really good. So I wanted to give like 4 different report card tests to finish up some things. Like some of them were retesting to give the kids another chance before report cards. So we did a clock test, a double-digit subtraction test, a money test, and a context clues test. And then tomorrow, I don't think I'll see Caitlin till the very end of the day because she's got a floriculture contest or club or something all day tomorrow. And then she has a rehearsal at 4 for her ensemble, I think, or something, or her solo, because they have district contests. I got all those tests done, and I brought them all home to grade because report cards are due tomorrow. So I get that put in there. I got 3 students, I think, reading tested. I will get the rest of them finished in the next few days. And I should be good. Tomorrow, we're going to be finishing up our animal reports. We're going to be going like gangbusters on our writing. Most of the kids just really need to add a few more things to their books and then they're done. So I'm very excited about that. I need to print some more pictures though. That's kind of a nightmare. I have decided to bite the bullet and do a science fair project with my kids. So they're going to get to choose from different things that they want to do. And they'll have the project boards like I'd used for math though. And they'll get to form a testable question and then do their testing and then they'll have to show their results. So I think it's going to be really exciting. It's a culmination of all of the science that we've done all year, because they've been using the scientific method in pieces. We've added on to it each quarter. So now this is like their way of just using all of it. So I think they're going to be super excited. At first I was like, because basically the kids pick a project that they want to do, and they do most of it at home. And then they do the research at school, like on the iPads and stuff. We give them research time at school, but then they basically put the project together at home with their parents, and then they bring it back to school for the science fair. Well, I was kind of worried that some of my kids wouldn't have the support at home because, you know, parents aren't home because they're working. And I didn't want to leave it up to like older brother, older sister to be helping them with that. And I was assured that that always happens every year. There are always some kids that don't get all the support that they need. We have a way to help them with that at school. We just give them a project that's not quite as involved, and they can do it at school. So I was like, okay, well, if that's the case, then I'm in. I'm feeling like it. Yeah. I've never done a science fair project before, other than probably when I was in school. That was a long time ago. But I think it's going to be really cool. I think the kids are really going to like it. They love research. This class especially just loves research. So I'm really happy about that. And the kind of our guru science person in 2nd grade gave me a whole list of topics for them to choose from. So I'm very excited because they'll have a lot of options of things that they'd like to do. And then she said she would help us with whatever. And I said, I'll probably be coming and pestering you a lot because I've never done this before and I want to do it right. She's done this for several years. And actually she is getting like graduate. I think she went ahead and decided to do her degree, another degree in gifted studies. So she's always done kind of above and beyond things with kids anyway. Kind of like my partner teacher in 1st grade was like that too. So I'm excited that I'll have her brain to pick because I feel very, very much unqualified for this position to do a science fair with my kids. But now that I have her supervision, it'll be great. I got to have a little meeting today with one of my admin that came and watched the movie theater transformation. I had invited people to come see if they wanted to. And I did have a few visitors. And I was able to be observed on that, which was really a nice surprise. I was like, oh, cool. And I had a meeting about it today, and it was really good, really good. So now I kind of want to up it a little more, like kick it up a notch. So it's even more awesome next time I do it, like next year. So I got some great ideas. So I think I'm going to probably play around with those over the summer and come up with some more things for that. It's really exciting. I was really happy about how that whole thing turned out because the kids were just super excited. They did such a great job. I mean, I can't even brag on them enough because really, you never know for sure how things are going to go, you know, for whatever reason. I mean, the weather could affect things, you know, whatever the time of year it is. They woke up on the wrong side of the bed, whatever. But they were all really super excited about it, and they worked really hard. I was so proud of them. I told them that. I said, guys, you did such a great job with that. Like, not the things that we were doing in the movie theater transformation were not easy things. These were review of all the things we'd been learning 3rd quarter. So they were having to really think about some of that stuff. But they did an awesome job. And you know, every once in a while they'd have a question about something and I would just be like, oh, well, what about this? And they'd be like, oh, and it really didn't take much of any direction from me at all. They just pretty much ran with it. It was great. I would just kind of ask kind of guiding questions for them so they could kind of figure it out on their own. But I think it was really awesome. And I'm kind of hoping that maybe next time they go to a movie theater, they'll be like, oh yeah, I did that in my class. I tried to make this a little more real world and a little more relatable for them so that they would enjoy it more and they would get more out of it. I don't think we have anything unusual going on tomorrow. I think this is a pretty normal week except for conferences are Thursday, so we have a half day. Kids get out early, and then we have conferences from 1 to 7, and I have over half of my parents already signed up, which is great. So I just need to contact a few of them and say, hey, would you like to find a time? I've got this, this, and this available. Would you like me to put you down? Because I would like to speak to all of them. It's student-led conferences, so the kids are in charge. So we need to work on our reflection sheets too. They're going to put on there what they think their greatest strength is and how that helps them do well in school. And also something they may like to work on for the rest of the quarter and something they might like to do better. But they get to show off their awesomeness, which is really cool. I was thinking maybe I might post pictures of the surgery thing that we did and the movie theater thing that we did, because I did send them on Remind to parents so they could see what we did, because as a parent, I loved getting stuff from school. I loved it. I was like, oh, this is so cool what you did. Because honestly, in second grade, we don't send a lot home because we don't send homework other than reading. So there's not a lot of stuff that they take home. Like I've been saving back writing things for them so they can have a big portfolio to take home at the end of the year. They are definitely going to share their animal reports with their families and walk them through all the stuff about their animals. That's going to be super cool. Kind of would like the families to have like a little snapshot of what a day would be like in second grade if they were here. So they can kind of see what we've been doing and how great the kids have done with it. I think it's going to be cool. I like the student-led conferences really well because the kids just really shine. When you first tell them, oh, you're in charge, they kind of go, what? But we did these in first grade last year and the kids loved it. And this year I'll just be like, oh yeah, we did it like this last year. So it's kind of normal for them, but it's going to be awesome. So we'll wrap everything up on Wednesday because conferences are Thursday. And then Thursday's Pi Day because it's March 14th, 314. So I decided to make some pie activities to go along with what we've been learning. So we're going to do a measuring pies activity. So it's pizza pies and fruit pies. And we're going to do Enemy Pie, the book. And I'll kind of break up the day a little bit because half days go just really fast. We have power hour, we have recess, we have lunch, and we have special class. And then we have a little bit of time beyond that, and then it's time to go. I've already got everything all laid out for that. And then Friday, we're supposed to be doing, I think, our AR reward party. I think I mentioned that. But we're not exactly sure when we're doing it and how we're doing it. Today, I was just really so happy that everything was able to get done, because if you get off schedule, it kind of throws everything off. And I only have Wednesday afternoon to get all my testing done. So like my reading testing, I'll have all my other testing done before report cards are needing to be out. But like the reading testing, I want to be able to tell the parents how their kids are doing in reading, all of them. This is an optional testing window. So but I still wanted to check every kid because we haven't tested them since December. So they should have grown quite a bit since then. I'm excited. It's really fun to show the parents the growth. And usually we make a graph with our reading. So if we have time to do that, we will, because then you can just see the growth on the graph. It's pretty cool. I think I'm going to go get my pajamas on and things and then throw my glasses on and start grading so I can get my report cards done before I'm too tired to think. It is now 5 o'clock and I've been talking for a while. So I hope I didn't bore you too much because I didn't get to show you anything today. But maybe tomorrow I can, because I won't need to get all that stuff prepared for power hour like I did this morning. I got the things ready for tomorrow before I left, and I stacked them up in stacks for each person. And then I already have something for Wednesday. And Thursday, I think we might do like a scoot or something, or maybe create something that has these dimensions or something, like make a, I don't know, there are things that I've seen out on like the internet and stuff where you can make something that's certain sizes, not shapes, but certain sizes, like, you know, make a box that's 4 inches by 4 inches by, 4 inches, whatever. So probably that'd be a good thing so they can use their measurement skills. I think that'd be nice. And I think they would really enjoy doing it too. So that's a win-win. All right, I'm going to go now because I'm just tired. And it's time to go. So I will see you tomorrow. I totally forgot to show you my outfit before I changed into my pajamas. So sorry. I wore this Lucky shirt today with these little capri leggings. And this Knox Rose sweater that I've worn before from Target. So the shirt and the leggings were from Walmart from different years. These are from last year and this is from several years ago. And then I had like little rainbow earrings and I'll show those too. So here are the earrings that I wore. And I wore this scarf thing from Dollar Tree. So you can see that I have an outfit ready for tomorrow already. I like to wash my face and my hair's wet. I like to get the wrinkles out of my shirt by spritzing it, and then I let it hang overnight. And then I get my other stuff ready so I can just hop into my clothes in the morning and not have to think about it. I always lay my jewelry, my shoes, my socks, everything out, so I don't have to think about finding anything in the morning. And I try to have my bag packed the night before, and my lunch is already at school because I have frozen lunches. And I may get my iced coffee ready in the freezer, so all I have to do is grab it, and then I fix some ice water and some coffee, and I'm good to go. So anything you can do the night before is good, because I don't know about you, but I do not want to have to get up any earlier than necessary, because I want to have some sleep. Okay, I will talk to you tomorrow.